this is Mosaic of the Strange. It kind of jumped in because I accidentally hit the settings and then that decided to make it start. But this is a Picross Minesweeper hybrid featuring enormous in all caps interlocking puzzles. Help Special Agents Cullen and Brady investigate a bizarre murder while discovering 125 real-world paranormal case files. I'm guessing this is Brady. Looking at a suicide. This game is controller compatible, but I am using my mouse currently. This guy took a lot of effort to make sure he wasn't found. I'm not sure. Let's investigate the body and see if we can find the cause of death. How to play. Fill the grid by clicking every square, either light or dark. Numbered clues tell you how many light squares there are in the immediate 9-square area, including the central square. You need to fill both the light and dark squares to solve the puzzle. Use vods to navigate the board. Okay, this might be hard. So there's 6 within here, but then why does that say 5? I guess we'll get to that maybe. Okay. The board is divided into hundreds of smaller regions that can be solved independently. Important. Clues only tell you how many light squares are inside that region. Okay, that part makes sense. But how do I know which region we're starting with here? What does this do? Whoa, wait, you're telling me we're gonna solve, like, this whole screen? Is that what's happening? Alright, they started me here. So this, I'm already immediately confused because... like, if it's 0... but then how is this 3? Wait, there's 3 colors? Clear errors. Try a border number. So 3 of these are something, and then there's 0 of another. That's an error, apparently. That apparently I just used a hint. I feel like this, once it clicks, it's gonna click. What does this do? Whoa, wait, what? No, erase. What the heck? Oh, because 3 will be here? But then that's apparently wrong. Well, then how is it not 3? So then, but then that doesn't work. But how is it not here? Because then you need, well, there's like 100 numbers here. I don't even know how that really works. That means, well, 2 of those are already there. So that, but then that doesn't work. So then, what are you doing about? Oh yeah, wait. Are there any 9s? Nope. This color. Okay. So then 8 would mean like that. Apparently that's an error somehow. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, so 5. 4. No. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can't color this, so how is this 4? Coloring this either color is giving me an error. That's interesting. Oh, 5 is when it's in the center here, though. Okay, so then 4 means this. Errors 2+. Okay, that works. I don't know if I guess I'm just assuming that this number is about this color. And then the other number is the other color, I guess. Like the center number is this color, regardless. That means this is... because this already has a 1 here. Okay, wait, mate. I might be getting it a little bit. That means this would be here. This would be here. No. Why not? Because this number correlates to this. Okay. So then that means... there's the 4. That means it has to be there. Okay, wait. I'm actually starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. I counted too many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't necessarily know how I'm supposed to know, like, oh, it's that one and not this. Well, okay, in that case I do, but anyway, never mind. Those are there because 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting to get it. I feel like you have to finding a guaranteed starting point is not fully there yet. This is interesting. I don't see the Picross element yet, and maybe that means they're gonna have both types of puzzles. 4 means yeah, because then that means this will be okay. So then 5 9s or 6s on a flat edge border are totally fixable. Yeah, but I don't give you many of that. 1. I mean, because everything's connected, so like you have to like go back and then be like, oh wait, well then maybe it's the other spot that has the thing, and then so I don't know how reliably you can actually make it so that zeros, I guess, are zeros and 9s are guarantees of what you can fill it in with. I think I did all the zeros and 9s. That's why they started on 0. Okay, that makes sense. So 2, 1, 2, 3. So then 3 of these 4 need to be the blue. I was clicking the wrong color. But 4, okay, so then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because then there's 2. Then you need that to be there for 4. This needs 5, so you need it to be that. 4, you need 1 more. 4, already mostly taken up. Okay. Like that part right there is like, feels like a guess to me. Oh, there's an error somewhere. Clear the error? What? What? Does that not have to be the font? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I gotta pay attention for the numbers fading out then, I guess. That's how you can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That's an error, apparently. That's an error, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, why would you fade out the number but then say it's an error? Here's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So like what, you want me to do that and then that? But how did I know that it was supposed to be that without having to guess and check it or somehow like mentally picture all of this stuff? Maybe that's what the markers are for, but that seems like too much effort. Like too much back and forth. 4th? Okay. 4 for that, but this is apparently wrong, so... Interesting. We need 5 here, so how about... Nope. How about there? Nope. How about there? Still says an error. That's still an error. That's still an error. But no, I don't want you to talk about this one. Okay, let's test something. If I clear errors again and it clears up here, then I don't know how the game works. Okay, alright, at least that's a good sign. At least that's a good sign. I get some of it. But then it still often feels like guessing for a lot of other aspects. Like, okay, what if I went over here instead? Still says an error. But like, are we just playing guess and check? Like, how do we... Or you're erroring about this guy down here. I don't want you to error about that guy down there. Okay. What about right here? That's 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still say I have an error because... No, you still say I have an error, even though that's also 4 blues. That's 4 blues. That's 6 blues, or whatever this color is. Green. Flux is fluxing. Not feeling particularly great. How about the whole situation here? It feels a little too guess and checky. I'm not entirely sure what. Okay, you're hinting me to go here. All right, I can do that. Okay, that works. Okay, apparently that's an error. That one's an error. That one's fine. So you need that to be there for whatever reason. Okay. See, like, doing that just feels bad because I literally just guess and checking to see if it says the thing. Like, that's 3, so these are here. But then that's not true because this doesn't have 5 yet. So you need that, but then that's more than 5. So what are we complaining about? This has 3. What do you mean? So what, you're saying it's not that then? It has to be that. Then you're saying it's not that then? Like when does it, what's the fucking problem? There's 3. Why does this complain when I do this? Because I don't have another thing filled in yet? No, because then that doesn't have 3. This guy does not like being that color. That works, that's correct. That's error? There's no number in the middle. Which is weird now that I think about it. Why would there not be... Wait, why would there not be numbers in... I guess it's saying that they must be covered somehow. By the other numbers. 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now this is an error if I do that. So then you're saying I need... Oh, because then that's 8. If I do that, then that undoes, messes up everything there too, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, apparently that worked. Apparently that worked. Take it. We'll take it. It's... yeah, I don't know, this game's hard, I think. I think this game might be hard. The borders of and harder, smaller, separately. That's pretty tough. Who's only telling me? I think because it doesn't actually, because you can't confirm without kind of going down the branching tree path of stuff, it makes it a little bit funky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here it's like, all right, you just guess. Okay, well then maybe is it this one and then this one? No, because you need one somewhere. Okay, apparently it's there. So then here with 4, and then this is 2. This already has 2, so you need, if you do 2 here, then that means this would have to all be blank, which does not make sense. So you do here, that makes a little more sense, but apparently it's here. No, apparently it's none of these. Okay, the error thing also kind of screwed. Like, if you try to just do it by going like, oh, there's an error, then you won't actually get it correct. But it's weird because I feel like it is this error thing where it pops up at the top. If in theory it tells me whatever is an error at any point, then that means you can guess and check. So like, oh, okay, that's an error, so it must be blank there. Which then means, because nothing else is errored yet, that 2 of these 3 have to be filled in, because there's already 2 here. So if you get there, oh, okay, so it's not that one, so it must be this one. Oh, well, it can't be that one then. It's gotta be some other one. But it can't be that one, because you already just said it's not that one. Am I making my point clear? It's like they're both making it seem like the thing is guess and checking you, but then also you can't guess and check it. But like, Jesus. So, what does that mean for over here? Does that mean that this is like a propagating up problem and we have to like redo everything here? Because that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, apparently that is what it means. So it's like, I don't know if I like how that works. It's kind of the same idea with me saying you can't really confirm something works unless you go down like a huge daisy chain of tree branching paths of things. That's a perfect example of it, where I don't even know what thing I had here first, but if I had this, whatever it is that I had, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and then that meant this is different now. Or is that not 9 means all of them? 1 2 3 4 5 6. And now it means we're doing this. Whereas before though, I had like part of the 7 was slightly different, I guess. But it was okay for the 7, but it wasn't okay for the 4, and you couldn't tell until you got to that point or whatever. So kind of messy. Kind of messy. But okay. Okay. So like that could be right, but it could also be there. And so it tells you either, but then when you're at another point, it doesn't work like that. Because when we were over here, we had 4 in and the blanks otherwise, but it was like, no, it actually is an error now. So like sometimes it feels like it's a guess and check type where, oh, you can get away with it or not. And then other times, no. I don't really know what to make of that. I feel like I should have been able to do this fine, but apparently not. 4. And there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 spots. See? Nope, that's an error. Why? Because it says so. Because it says so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, because it says so. It's actually not. Frustrating stuff. But like, see, this says there's no error, but then I feel like I'm gonna do some stuff and it's then going to say, actually, no, that is an error. 1 2 3 4 5. No, that one's clean. 2. No, that's an error. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. This is kind of what I'm talking about. So, okay, does this mean this and this is here now? And then that means this is here? then that's there. That means this is already there, so that has to be there, and then that means 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 out of these. Only one of these has to be here, so I'm gonna assume it's that one. Then we go 4 for here. This is already 4. So I'm guessing that this, because 4 there, so then that means this is already 5, so that's here. This is 3, so 4, 5. 4 contains almost all of that, but not quite. 5, this is like almost all of them, but one of them, no, it is all of them. Okay, that's a guarantee then. That's cool. This 6 means these have to be filled in, which then means this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so blank for 7. Wait, am I getting it? Am I starting? Hold on, am I starting to get it? I feel like, oh, no. I see clear errors. But you're not telling me where the errors are. You're just saying there's errors. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I guess, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm guessing you're kind of just supposed to keep going and then realizing when things don't work and backtracking. I think that's what this is trying to get you to do based on what we see here. Okay, it's saying I have an error somehow. Okay, this has 4, so these would have to be blank, but apparently that's wrong. Apparently that's wrong. Okay. Well, apparently one of these has to be filled in. Don't really understand why. I don't understand what makes this have to be here yet. You fill it out later. But then why would you give me the error here, and not before, when you would, like, I don't... Oh, clear errors, but oh, tell you when there's an error in this spot specifically. Why are you telling me in that spot specifically, but not when there's the other times? I don't... That part is what does not make any sense to me. That part is what makes no sense to me. I don't like that one. Okay, well, no, something's an error. That one. Apparently they don't like that one. And now this is now the, oh, I have to backtrack 1,000 pieces now because of that specifically. Why is this an errors 2+ on the board? Why are you telling me that? I don't understand. That means they're saying that there's an error somewhere else already. All right, ready for devastation? That wasn't that bad, actually. Okay. Those have to be filled in. That's the only way you got 5 there. I don't know why they're complaining about that. So then it's either these 2 or these 2. Literally has to be that. I mean, unless this gets changed, I guess. We're saying that this is here and now this is here. But now those are blank, and then this has to be blank and blank because this, but you can't do that because of that. So I think that's still there. Why? This has to be here? That doesn't make any sense. Remember when it didn't clear those the last time when I clicked clear error? I remember that. I sure remember that. I mean, there's 5 spots here. This has to be, these have to be here. It can't be anything but that. And then this has the 4 already. So then the 2 is here, here, or here. Why are we having a clear error button? I can't. Okay, so this is. Okay, so the way that the clear error works is crazy then, because I did all of these things without an error popping up, and then as soon as I make a real error, then clear error pops up and doesn't do anything. Okay, well actually it not doing anything is kind of a good thing. That actually does mean it works. All right, never mind, I take it back a little bit. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Okay, only a little bit. 4 out of 6 spaces. Don't know how you figure that out. 4 out of 5 spaces. I don't know, probably most of them. Okay, those are wrong apparently. Hey, it didn't clear these ones. That's interesting. But didn't it clear these when I hit clear errors one time as well? I feel like it did do that. Nope, apparently no. Wrong. This has 2 2. Alright, so it's not there then. But if it's not there, then that means that this is just all sorts of broken. Yeah, it's like the whole thing becomes a disaster if it's not these 2 or these 2. Okay. It is decided that's okay again for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Okay. That has 3 already. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. 3. Hold on. It's working again now. A little bit, at least. Until I hit clear, and then it all blows up. Yeah, I would want to watch someone do this. That I want to like watch the dev do this. Because like, what is he doing? Does he just, all right, let me start here and then start just you start breaking up from that point. You start working back. I don't know, something about that. I don't feels wrong to me. Not wrong as in this needs 2, so it has to be those. That has 2, so blank. That means this wrong is in evil? No, wrong is in like, it feels weird for that to be, in my mind, a puzzle game is not a game that you have to like force errors and work back. It's something you can solve without making a mistake, but not also having to mentally envision the entirety of the puzzle ahead of you. I feel like working from the outside is not good unless you have like really like 5. Oh, there's only 5. So like 4 here, it's like, okay, well I'm guessing 6 and then I'm backtracking again. So it's like not really that much different as opposed to like here where I need 5 and there's 2 spots left. Or 6 and there's 4 and now I only need to do 2 more. I feel like that would be what you want to do. But then you have stuff like this where it's like, that's a lot of empties. So you just have to like guess. I have to guess if it's here or here or here. And like that's okay for now until I do this, and then it's like, whoa, hold on, you can't do that. Now it's got to be here instead. And you're like, well, wait, no, but. Okay, let's see disaster. Yep, okay. Okay. That has to be 0 because of that. So then that has to fill in because of that. This has a 1, so one of these is a thing. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then, I don't know, do this. But then it could also be the other way. Now I feel like you're doing the same thing, you're just guessing. And then here, now we're still just guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, what if we do here? Oh, you don't like that. They don't like that one. Oh, they don't like that one. Okay, they like that. See, that's exactly what I mean about like guess and check and I don't like that feeling of doing. I don't feel like that's the way you should have to be playing a game. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And now we have another perfect. Okay, there's 4 here, that's correct. Oh, well, actually, they say it's not. But if I do that, then that means that this is wrong. And if I do that, then that means this is wrong. And if I do that, then that means, you know, it just does the whole thing wrong. You go from being able to logic to actually you're not allowed to do logic anymore. It's like, oh, 2? Alright, 2 there. Then that means this is 4. So you're all set. 5? Oh, okay, we fill in 5. Those all make sense. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to actually try to finish this. The face, let alone the full friggin' thing. Yeah, I guess part of it, making it so that the numbers mean that if you go here, or I don't know, you go to like a random spot like this, or here, you know, you go, if you start somewhere, you can't actually just solve it from there, which is fine. Like, you know, Picross or something, you can't just solve any column you want to start. So I get that. You gotta find the starting points. But then it feels like when you find a legitimate starting point, like the 0 from the beginning, this is where they start you. It still then feels like, okay, anything surrounding this to work off of, you then have to guess. Actually, no, the 3 you would know, because zeros are all here, so then 3 you would know. But then 4, you have these. So it could be like, oh, this. And then, oh, but the 2 can't, unless you did the 2 over here, but you do it all backwards. And I'm not going to run through the whole thing, but my point stands, I think. But they say that's wrong. They say that's wrong. They make up the rules and they say that's wrong. They make up the rules and they say that's wrong. They just make up the rules, man. They make up the fucking rules. Like, this follows their guidelines. Right here, this is all filled in. But then when we did clear errors, it undid it. So then that has me thinking like, oh, well, maybe I'm supposed to be like this. But how would I have known I'm supposed to be like that without just it deciding to tell me that? And then that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well then that means this is wrong now, because apparently that's the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because now this isn't 4, so okay, we'll do that then. Oh, but then you run out of space. So okay, then you do that. Oh, but then that's... Actually, I don't know why this one's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Why don't we like this? Why don't we like this one? Can we tell me why we don't like that one? Because apparently that goes there. How do I know that? I don't think this game is for me. I don't think this game is for me. I guess I like to think I'm good at puzzles, but something not here. And again, the whole work at the edge. It really doesn't matter working at the edge unless you get an actual guarantee like this 5. Then you're still doing the same behavior of working. I don't feel like I'm shitting on the game. I'm not. I feel like I feel like there's some secret tutorial elements that if I was told maybe would be the secret, but maybe it really is that like you need to use these markers and plan out everything ahead of time or something. Like that could be it. That could be it. That technically works. But now we're guessing again. 3, 4, 2. We're guessing, no. We're guessing, no. That one was apparently okay. That one was apparently okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's apparently wrong for some reason that I don't know yet. There's no way for me to know that this is wrong yet. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's no way for me to actually know that yet. It probably is something related to the 2, is my guess. Something about that I don't know of. 1, that's already there. 4 has to be there. Oh no, that's not true. There's the 1 down here. All right, I take it back. Relax. 4 out of these 3 need to, or 3 out of these 4 need to be filled in. No, 2 out of these 4 for the 3. Okay. Well, what about here? That's there. This has to be here or here. So we're back to guessing again. I think. No, because this 4 means there. So then blank here for the 2. So then here for the 3. No, because there's already 2 in here. So then what about love? What about us? What about I want to finish this just to see what happens, but I think I don't have the time to finish it. Man. That for the 2. Okay, that makes sense. Then that's the 1 covered, so blank. 4 needs this. Blank, because this is 4 already. This 2 has this, and then it needs 1 more. This 4 already has 4, so blank 2. See? I can do it sometimes. Fill in this for the 6. 4 means this is blank. 3 means this is blank, because this is already here. That means 4 needs this. No, wait. That means this 4 needs this, yes. This 4 already has 4. So 5 needs this. Alright, now what? Maybe we ran out of steam. A little bit. Could be either of these for the 3. Either of these for this 3. One of these for the 4. This is where I think we ran out of the clues that continue the pattern stuff. Until we think too many, have to think multi-layer deep. Which is a little too much for me, I think. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can know that for sure. Only one of these, but then you're guessing. Or I guess it's saying there's errors still. Oh, no, there isn't. Nice. That feels good. No errors there. The reason I've been lambasting the game is because I am interested. And it has my attention. There's more than some other games can speak for. But see, I don't know if that's real. To me, that seems fake. I don't know why that one's... I don't know why I should know that this... Like, why would it make... I don't... That's the thing I'm talking about. Oh, wait, interesting. But then that doesn't complain there, but it complained... Well, now it's not complaining about any. Well, now it's saying 2 errors. Alright, well, I don't know. I truly did not know there. I don't think I can... I did have a nice chain of stuff here, but... Yeah, I feel like it's sort of lost the thing it had going. We have a bunch of almost, because this is 5 spots left, but one's already blue, or whatever the green color here. So I can't guarantee no. This, 2 are already the color, so one of these is gonna be the color. Okay, and it doesn't quite get us there. This is already filled, this is already filled, this is already filled in. What about, maybe I need to work somewhere else and then we get towards it? No, because it could be either of those. This could be either of those. 2 could be anything. 5, there's 3 spots, 2 need to be filled in. This should be like that, in theory, which means this should be like that, in theory. Okay, that's something. That means this should be like this, because this 2 already has this, which then means the 3 needs here, and then these need to be here. Wait, hold on. Is he back in? Is he back in? Blank because that has 3. Wait, that's not true. That's not true. That. Okay, well it was something. This is here because that has the 1. So then that means this needs here, which then means this is blank because that's there. Wait, we are getting there. Wait, the game works? Wait, hold on. The game might actually work, guys. I might be an a-hole. unsurprisingly here. I mean, it's more just that it's not easy to, you can't really stay in one spot. I think that's part of it. In my mind, it being zoomed in means that I should be able to solve it in other parts, but that's clearly not the case. We just saw that that's not the case. We just saw that that's not the case. Okay, so did that give me any more? It gave me some stuff, but now am I stuck once again until I find a new spot? I might be. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this has to all be blank. Oh, turns out that's a lie. It doesn't, because this is this 3. So it's just these that have to be blank. 5, that's done. This 2 needs to be blank, because it already's got 2. Which then means this needs here and blank, because 3. So then 6, which means 4, which means 3, which means 3, which means, hold on, 6, wait, which means 6, which means 4 is not quite there, 5 is there, it's starting to click, gotta look elsewhere now. We filled in some stuff. 4 almost, this 5 is taken care of, so then this 4 is here but needs that. This 5 not quite taken care of, but yeah, 5 not quite. This 5 also not quite, because that would be 6. 4 still can't quite. 3 can't quite. 7 no. 7 no. We need one more like dark. This 3 already has 2 of these. This has some of those, not those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look upwards then. That needs one more here. This needs a bunch. This needs 2 of the 3. This needs 3. Okay, that's big. That means this is blank because that has 4. That means this has to be. Uh-oh. Hold on, I take it back. Hold on, back up. Oh, why'd you do that? 5, because here. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be like that. That means this has to be here. No, it doesn't, because this is already 4. Alright, I take it back. I take it back again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 3 is taken care of. Hold on. 4, taken care of. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, taken care of. 5. That's not where the 5 is. This is the 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, so blank there, not here, so 4 here. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, taken care of this one. So then here, 1, this is 3, so blanks. This needs 1 here. This needs nothing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't count. Turns out, still can't count all the time. Turns out, still not able to count correctly sometimes. 4, blank, 5, here. 3, blank, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, blank, 3, blank for 2. No, just blank here for 2. That's blank for the 3 here, which means this needs 2. So blank. So okay, I've started to get it. 1, 2, and one of these is filled in. One of those is filled in. These have to be filled in for this 5, which then means one of these 2 is filled in for this 5. This 3, this 5, not quite. Or not quite. Did get a good chunk there though. This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 here, and then 1 here. This is taken care of, which then means something. That means that this, for this 5, this 3 already has 3. So then 4 is already taken care of. 6 needs this. 3 taken care of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite. 6, 7. 5 for this, which then means blank for this, which means this for 7. Okay. Okay, hold on. That for the 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, alright, we're getting somewhere. 4 needs that, so blank. 6 needs that. 4 has 4. 3, 1, 2, so the 1, 2, 3, so blank. Then this one needs here. So then this has 5 already. Then means this needs what? This needs 1 here for this 5. So then blank for the 3. So then here for this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank. So then 1, 2, 3 blank. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Okay. Did you know our streamer went on a space adventure to defeat Bowser on a planetary conquest using magical powers? Maybe. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 3. 5. That's 4 already. That's not 4 already. That's 4 already. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. Oh my god, I figured out how to do it. I'm the worst player at this game. Holy shit, I did the first part of the demo. Victim found at 8:47 in Tower 3 of Pinehaven Park after deputies were informed of screams by local hikers. The tower were locked. The chimney was on the St. Nicholas soon would be there. He's 25 to 50. That's a pretty big range, man. Oh, he's maybe all messed up. Ranger McMillan indicated the towers remained out of use for years. Head and facial area appeared to have suffered intense burns. Pretty messed up. No hair, no eyes, nothing. They called us for this? It looks like something crawled in here and started feeding on the body. I'm not so sure. Look at the neck wound. A precision cut, sealed with intense heat. It was cauterized, but how? This report from local PD doesn't give us the full story. There's much more here going on. Okay. Whoa, it's a skull. What do you want me to do? We're leaving. We'll do this cutscene and then basically stop because it's already been an hour. What? Where am I clicking? Evidence. Oh. Evidence. I've done it. Typical local cops. Scumbags. Let's go over the things we need to figure out here. Whoa. Evidence? Case of death. Cause of death, I mean, is what I said. Burn solid. Cauterizing a wound is no easy task. No soft tissue in the mouth. It's like his head was incinerated from the inside out. What the? Who's John Doe? Who was he, and why would he do something this terrible? Why would someone do something this terrible to him? Someone or something, whoever, there was no accident. Okay. Watch me play this whole game next year, call it Game of the Year. Such a strange place to lock yourself up. Sure, it's locked, but there's no escape route for you except down. You came all the way out here in the middle of nowhere, but for what? Evidence.zip. Whoa, look at all this stuff. Whoa. Oh. Dude, that was the tutorial. I just did the oh my god. Oh, this is a pretty significant demo. Wait, so can I zoom out and then click a different thing? Oh my god, I can. Wait, how do I like see the rest of the room? They're not aware. Oh, I have to use the arrow keys. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, there's a lot in this demo. I'm definitely not doing the rest of it. right now. I don't imagine... Oh, that is interesting. Okay. The game, I think, is better than I initially thought because I didn't understand how it worked, which is not too surprising given that I didn't know how it worked. Like, I knew, you know, you read the thing, but you don't really, like... I wonder what happens... Okay. If you then keep hinting... I guess you can't keep hinting, huh? Oh, no, you can then. So then it keeps giving you stuff? Then it must be a timer. I'm not doing the next one, I promise. I'm just trying to see how the hint works. Is there a 9 on here? I don't think so. So then it shows you, oh, there's a 3. I could have maybe kept pressing hint when I wasn't noticing, and then perhaps that would have helped me learn faster. It's weird because it feels obvious now to some degree, though I do still think that it is hard to... And now it seems so simple. It's funny. It does really seem quite... Well, at least like when you notice some aspects, it's like, oh, well, that's obviously a 2. Oh, that's obviously a 2. And then that's obviously a 3. So then that means therefore that it's like, oh my god. Now that you can see the world and how it works, it makes more sense. I don't necessarily know if I would say this feels like a Picross / Minesweeper game. I guess I don't really know what you would call it. I guess I do get it, because it's not... I guess it is more Minesweeper-y, right? Because it's like the numbers surrounding the number, but also including the number. That's kind of Minesweeper-y. And then I guess Picross-y, because you're filling in the blocks and you're giving numbers to do so? Interesting. Oh, I can't go to like the main menu. There was a main menu. I don't know how to get back to there, but okay. Anyway, I feel like I feel like I was way too toxic. So I want to apologize. But I guess I don't know what I expected. Being called a Picross Minesweeper hybrid. I guess it is. I think part of it also is that I'm not great at Minesweeper. So I think that took me extra long because I came in ready to flop my skills as a Picrosser. And then just being slapped in the face with a stale donut over and over again because I'm like, goddamn idiot.